Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. I'm Christian, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my car. So as most likely most of you know, I had a Tesla Model S 75D before, and our family is growing again. We have twins right now, and next year in March or so we'll have a newborn again. So we needed to change, and so I advertised my Model S around August or so, and there was a buyer who came and bought it now, like in December, like end of November, yeah, so basically in the beginning of December. So it was really quick. He came and he just basically said, okay, here's the money, give me the car. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't have a car yet, so I actually had an order placed for the car, but it was they told me it's gonna come around February, March. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be without the car for like 3 months. And yeah, as a bit of a, especially that, you know, my wife's pregnant, it's not the best thing to be without a car. But then I told them that, hey, like, okay, what about, do you have any other car? And then so next day basically I found this car, and so I bought it, and I think I placed the order on the 2nd of December and I received the car on the 10th of December, so 8 days later. It was really quick, and so I thought, you know what, let's show you guys the car and tell me what you think about it after that, and in the comments below. And so yeah, I'm gonna go through the car outside and inside a little bit, and then later I will upload a video as well about, you know, how is it to drive, what's the consumption of it, and yeah. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so here it is. This is my new car. It's pretty nice, you know. Okay, no, actually, here is my new car. Yes, this is the Tesla Model X, and in fact it is the Model X Performance. So I was actually ordering a Model X long range, but since they didn't have that right away available, then they had this Model X Performance, which was right away available for me. So that's why I gone for this one. So I want this, the Performance Tesla was always been my dream. But yeah, somehow I never went for it. So, but now I did, because yeah, I needed a car, and it was actually a good offer from Tesla. Okay, so as you can see, this is a 6-seater configuration. There's 1 seat missing from the middle, and this is, I think, the best configuration for families, and if you want the best space out of the car, because it's so easy to just, you know, move around inside the cabin from the back. So currently, you know, I have already 2 kids. Elliot and Eli will be sitting here in the back seats. These 2 seats have ISOFIX in place, if you can see that. So it's really good. You can actually put 4 child seats in here. In these 2 also have, and in the back. On top of that, this is actually has a USB port here. It's hidden, but I noticed it's a USB port, which is really good. Oh god, it's so dirty here. I don't want to get in the car like that. So I'm gonna show you inside as well. What's it like? Okay, so I'm inside here. It is really easy to get in here from from the outside because of these Falcon Wing doors. And also to put the child seats in is much easier because there's no roof here, which would get in your way. So, and then you can press this button and then this would come back, the seat, like that. You can go away a bit. So I have a big space here actually. I'm really comfortable here. My head is also, there's loads of space. So that the reason why this is the best configuration is because, you know, you could have 2 child seats here, and then my other newborn baby will be here or on this side, and then me or my wife will be on the other seat, and then we could move around within here, and then just, yeah, basically if someone has an issue, then we can just go and, you know, check them if everything's okay. Whew, so it's windy as well. Let me close it. Okay, so all right, then we can also close the doors from here. And look at this front windscreen. It's massive. It's huge. Yeah, it's really great. The visibility from the driver's seat is amazing as well. And then from the back here. So that's why I'm saying that the reason why this is the best is because then you can have 2 child seats here, and then the other child seat here, for example, and then I could, or me or my wife could sit here, and then if we need to, we can, you know, we can interact with any of the kids. So I think this is a big good point for this car, that you're not packed, that you can actually move around while you're traveling in the back. Or if someone wants to get out from there and come into the here, then they can just swap seats. And yeah, I love this about this car. Yeah, cool. Okay, so then we have a cup holders here and 2 USBs. So this is not USB-C yet, but just normal USB. And then, as I showed you, we have a USB on the back here. Yeah, so the inside of this is not so much different to the S. As you can see, it's the same 17-inch display in the front, and another second display in front of or in the back of the steering wheel. You know, the windscreen is massive, so that's a whole big difference here. And the car is sitting much higher up, so you do feel a bit safer in this car than in the S, because the S is close to the ground. But on the other hand, the S is more, somehow it's sticking more to the ground than this car, because this is much higher. Obviously it's 2.6 tons, almost 2.6 tons, and because this is a performance, and so you feel the weight of it. But because the battery is low down here on the foot, it's also sticking to the road, so it's not an issue. But compared to the S, when you come from the S to here, you do feel a bit difference in the 2 cars. However, I was driving last time a BMW X5 M Sport, and that felt actually not so good in the corners, because it's also sitting high, the car is sitting up high, and it's also heavy kind of. And when you go around the corners in the BMW X5, and when I compare the Model X to that, the Model X is a huge difference, much better. I was actually scared in the X5. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna sleep, I'm gonna go down from the road. Yeah, so much better, the X. Okay, so let's open these doors. The doors, they open multiple ways. I mean, you can open them from the front, from the screen, you can open it from the key, and also the passengers can open it from here, but only if it's enabled in the settings. You can also disable these buttons, so there's no way to exit from the passengers. Actually, this is a child lock, so when your kid is sitting here and pressing these buttons, he's not gonna open it, or she. So let me open this now. Look at that. And then you have the view of this nice beach. Okay, no, but it would be nice if I would have a nice, good weather here, and summer, and yeah, some nice sea. But unfortunately there isn't. There is just cold weather, wind, and this middle of nowhere. So obviously we have the Falcon Wing doors, which is one of the greatest things about this car. I love it. I really love it. On top of that, the front doors, as I showed you before, you can also just click this twice and it opens, and if you click it again, then the passenger door also opens, and then we can open the other fly-coming door. And then we can also open the trunk. So there it is. All doors are open, just the trunk is not open yet. So there's a way to fold this down if you don't need it. Just press this button and you fold it. And you can do the same with this. And then it has a huge space in the back, but then it's only 4-seater. However, if you only need, for example, then 5-seat, then you can only move one up. Where is the button? This side. So there we go. Then now it's a 5-seater, and you still have the space here next to it. So the space is much bigger than this way. But then, of course, if you put up all seats, so now there it is. Yeah. Okay. So if all seats are up, then the boot is not so huge. It has a 12-volt socket, by the way. But if you can also like move this to the back, and then there is much more space. It's much deeper in the boot, so you can fit actually a lot of stuff. I can fit my baby buggy here, which is for twins, so it's kind of huge. I will show you as well. I will make a video of that separately, like a practicality video. Cool. It's also have the trailer hook, so this car is equipped with the trailer mode and everything. I didn't use it yet, but it's a good handy stuff to have. Cool. It's so windy. Okay. Then, and as we go to the front, you'll see the front of the car is actually huge compared to some other cars which have even less space in the rear. You know, these hatchback cars, they usually have a small space, and this actually, look at this, like, this is actually really big. So I mean, this is a space where you can put a lot of stuff. So, and the other good thing is that if you want, you can just, with the press of a button, close all doors. Let me show you. So everything is open, and then I'll just press the button, and there we go. And it's done. The whole car is closed again. So I wanted white car originally, but of course they didn't have that in stock, and they had this red Performance, so that's why we had to buy the red. But actually I'm not so sad about it now, because it looks really good in red as well. It's like, this red is like changes colors depending on the light, so sometimes it's like a really deep red, and sometimes it's like a brighter. It's really cool actually. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll be making a lot more videos with this car. Also, the video which will come next will be the range test. So I will show you the efficiency of this car, and you know, what's it like on the motorways. I'm not driving so quick, even though this is a performance, so I want the range, so I will show you anyway. That will be a separate video, so stay tuned, please subscribe. And if you have any questions about the car or any requests of what video I should make, then just put it down in the comments below, and I will try to reply or make the video for you if I can. Alright guys, thank you again for watching, and see you next time.